Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Plot Genie. Today, we are going to talk about how to market your book without spending money. And yes, it is absolutely possible. Long answer, I'm going to show you how to do that. I built my author business with zero ads, and today I'm breaking down how you can sell more books, build your readership, and grow your platform using nothing but strategy, time, and a little creativity. There is a caveat, it is work. I'm not going to shy away from that. If you're willing to put in the work, you will see results. And this is also not a sprint, right? The results might not come right away, but you will see them if you are consistent. And sometimes consistency is something that I struggle with, but just know that it does work. If that resonates with you, if you're willing to do that, let's get into this. If you're overwhelmed, burnt out on paid ads, or you're just starting out and you don't want to put money into something that you're not sure if it's going to pan out, and you're looking for other ways to invest time versus money, then you're in the right place. So before we even touch on marketing strategies, you need to know what you're offering. So what does that mean exactly? It means you have to know your genre, you have to know your tropes, you have to know who it's for, as in who is your ideal reader, and you have to know why a reader should care about this specific story that you are talking about when there are millions of other books they could jump into, right? So you can't market a book effectively if you can't say in one sentence what it's about and why it's going to hook a reader. For example, it's a dark mafia romance with a forced marriage, rivals to lovers twist, and high emotional payoff. That's not just a story, right? That is an actual sales pitch. But if you say, I don't know. I don't know. It's about these two people and they meet and they kind of don't like each other, but then they do kind of like each other because they're both really attractive and blah, 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 blah. Like, what? No, like, why do I care? Give me something like, give me something good, guys. So yeah, we have to be able to pitch it. And that's just knowing your readers. You guys know if you're married, you know your partner inside and out, right? For the most part, like you have to know your kids. Who here can look at their kid and know exactly what the kid is even thinking or if they're lying, right? You have to know your book the way that you know your family. And that's basically the rule number one. And that's going to help you sell. Okay. So now that we kind of got that handled about knowing your book, we have to use our social media strategically. And I know people don't like social media, but here's the thing. If you are not going to put money into your books, then you kind of have to do the legwork. And social media is perfect because we already know readers are there. You don't need to be on every single platform. Pick 1 to 2 places where your readers actually hang out and show up with intention. So here's kind of a hot tip. If you're romance authors, Facebook and Instagram are still gold. TikTok is great if you're comfortable showing up on video, not required. When I do TikToks, I just do scenes. I just do quick teasers. I am rarely on video, guys. Like you guys are getting you should be honored that I'm doing YouTube in the first place. I'm just kidding. I'm honestly just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, so you don't have to show up if that's kind of like what you're concerned about. Okay, but what do we actually post? I'll tell you. Talk about behind the scenes writing updates, teasers with tropes, aesthetic photos, snippets of spicy dialogue or emotional beats, reader reviews or funny DMs, like even like maybe text messages between your characters. Like that's hilarious. Come on. Don't just post like buy my book. Show your voice, your world, and why a reader should emotionally invest. And here's a quick tip. Follow authors who have big followings, who get a lot of interaction on whatever social media platform you're choosing, to engage with and to interact on. Bonus points if they write in your genre or even like your type of book, right? Because this way you can see for yourself that there is an audience out there and you can see what they're posting in order to gain that momentum and that audience and that platform. Okay, next thing is my favorite thing. It's the number one free marketing tool most authors ignore, and it's your own email list. You don't own Instagram, you don't own TikTok, you don't own the algorithm. I know we say this over and over again and people still don't want to listen, but we don't. Use a free platform like MailerLite or Substack to start building your own list. I use Flowdesk and I will link mine affiliate link in the comments. I really like Flowdesk. Um, it's I don't want to say cheap because that's the wrong word and I'm blanking, but it's affordable. That's what I want to use. Offer a reader magnet, a free short story, a bonus epilogue, or even the first few chapters of your book in exchange for your email, for their email. And which one specifically depends on where you are in your career. If you haven't even published a book yet, but you want to get people on your email address or your emailing list, then those first few chapters are perfect because you really don't have anything else to offer them as of right now. If you are if you are publishing multiple books in the series, especially like a romance series, bonus epilogues are always, always, always doing great because people want to see what their favorite couple is up to, right? And then if you are writing something that maybe is dynamic in that you have to read book 1 in order to understand book 5, a short story from that world is great, almost like a side quest kind of thing. But yeah, so these, you can utilize all of these, but they have different purposes. So just know that going into it. Once you have all of your readers or you have readers on your list, email them either weekly or bi-weekly, tell stories, share sneak peeks, offer exclusive content, and keep them connected because connected readers really do become repeat buyers. And even if they can't, they'll be the ones that are reviewing your books. They'll be the ones that are sharing your books. They'll be the ones that like are writing to you about, their life. And it's just amazing the kind of connections that your books can bring to people. So personally, on the lists that I release frequently, I will email once a week, but less frequently, I will email bi-weekly just because I want to make sure to stay in touch with people and that they don't forget me. Because again, like I mentioned before, there are so many different books and authors that they could jump into. Okay, so I know I touched on this a little bit more, but reader magnets really do help sell your series. So it's not just getting the email, right? It's about hooking a reader into your world. So potentially here could be a strategy for you. Book 1 is free or 99 cents. Book 1.5 or 1.5 is a bonus novella that's free, but only to email subscribers. Whereas book 2 and however much many books are in your series are paid, but now they're emotionally invested. This costs you nothing but a little time, and it turns a single book into a full reader funnel. Think of it like Costco, or even Target. Who here goes to Target with a list and then comes out with only the exact things on the list? And if you are a man, put your hands down because I'm not talking to you, okay? I don't know about you, but sometimes I just go into Target with no list and I come out with $300 worth of things. Oh, thank you, Target, for telling me that I needed all of these things. Essentially, you are telling your readers that they need your series by offering them something for free. My thing is, who am I? Who am I to expect people to know who I am or want to invest? I'm happy to give my books away for free. Caveat, my book ones. Rarely am I going to give the rest of the series for free unless it's a standalone series and I'm just testing the waters. But if I'm creating a strong enough world and I have these strong enough characters, for the most part, I know that I can hook them with that book 1 or with that prequel or whatever, right? And they're going to want to read more. That's just my thing because I know I get a lot of people saying, I work too hard to make my book free. And I get that, but your book is worth what people are going to pay for it. And so just kind of keep that in mind. Something else that not a lot of authors are doing, but it's definitely an option, are collaborating with other authors. Stop marketing in your vacuum. Just collaboration is free marketing. So here are a couple of ways to do that. Newsletter swaps with authors in your genre, sharing each other's social media posts, and co-host maybe a themed giveaway, a freebie bundle, interview each other on YouTube, blogs, podcasts, whatever you have that's available to you. If you don't have a huge platform yet, leverage other people's audiences by offering value. Be funny, be helpful, be real. And don't shy away from socially talking to people. And I am talking to myself because I can be a hermit. Something else that a lot of writers take for granted is your book's metadata. You have to optimize it. Marketing doesn't start after your book is published. It starts in the listing, even before you've even written anything. So you can market your book for free just by improving your title and subtitle, your Amazon categories, or even whatever categories, whatever retailer your books are on, your keywords, your blurbs. Search for books in your genre and look at what is working. What words are showing up in their blurbs? How are the blurbs formatted? Are they in first person? Are they in third person? I guarantee you they're probably in present tense, regardless of what point of view it is. What tropes are they highlighting in the subtitle? What's the vibe of the cover? You are not copying. You are aligning with reader expectations so they actually click. You are telling your readers, hey, you like this book, you're going to love my book. So just think about that. You can totally market your book without spending any money, but you really have to be intentional, consistent, a little scrappy, and you have to put in the work. Okay. So let's recap really quick. Know your audience, know your books, show up on socials with purpose, build your email list, use reader magnets wisely, collaborate with others, and optimize your book's listing. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe because every week I drop new videos to help you write, market, and sell your books like a pro without selling your soul to ad spend. Although ad spend is not bad. Like if that works for you, then do it. We don't judge here, right? But let me know in the comments, what's your favorite free way to market your book? And if you've got a release coming up, drop your hook. I'd love to cheer you on. Until next time, keep plotting with purpose, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.